This is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin, and we're back.
Back.
Um, so it was
It's
a
been
good.
a little bit.
It was a good summer, and now been watching a lot of baseball. So that's probably what we're gonna get into first, and then we'll go into college football. But
Yeah.
so, what are your thoughts on
Fightins.
them? Anybody in the MLB? I mean, it's been 3 months, so
Well, the Rangers, I'm surprised by how bad the Rangers have played. That's my first thought since the summer.
they
How bad the Rangers have just played throughout this month, and
mhm.
kind of like the past month too. I mean, I think they went on 2 8 game losing streaks or one. And the Mariners, like that division,
It's confusing.
I thought the Rangers were gonna run away with that just by the way they were playing, how they were hitting, how they were pitching. But since Evaldi got hurt, I mean, there's a stat that they went 19-22 and they were 57-39 when he
Mhm.
was healthy.
Yeah,
I mean, they lose him, and then Chapman being your closer and just blowing game after game.
Yep.
I mean, that bullpen is not good, and I feel like they didn't have a chance to get any of those Angels players. I feel like they didn't make the right trade to the trade deadline to get a Chapman. I feel like they should have got like a real closer, but I don't know if there's anybody out there.
mhm.
My second team, I know this. I mean, Baltimore.
Yeah. I mean, that's
They're the
clear-
second best team in the league.
Yep.
Behind.
The Braves.
But then you got the owner talking about how they can't sign anybody. About how, we gotta raise the ticket prices. We don't know if we can keep everybody. But yeah, but Baltimore, they're the second best at doing Schultz. Gentlemen, we are live, by the way.
We are live.
And then third team, the Dodgers.
Yeah.
All your pitchers are going down. I mean, Urias,
Yeah. I mean,
Dustin May. I didn't realize Tony Gonsolin got hurt.
yeah. He won't be back.
They say toys. They say he got
Tommy John. Yeah. He won't
Bueller
be
is
back.
coming back. Clayton Kershaw.
Bueller, it's tricky because I know he also changed how he pitches. It's very weird. He
Did
doesn't
he also
pitch.
get like his second Tommy John surgery? Did he get that, or was that? Did he?
That was Dustin May, I think you're thinking of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember really.
One of them got two Tommy Johns.
Either way, Bueller completely changed up his pitching style. He doesn't pitch overhand anymore.
How
Kind
does he
of
pitch now?
like a normal
Sidearm?
pitcher. It's not like straight over the head.
Oh, okay.
He pitched pretty weird for
Do you-
pitcher.
Do you think he'll be able to get back to when he was at his best, or do you think his
Yeah,
best?
he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Is Kershaw just day to day, or is he coming back?
Kershaw's just
'Cause
Kershaw.
he seems like he gets injured a little bit now.
Oh, that's just how he is.
That's how he is.
He'll play amazing for two. He'll play for 2 weeks and then he'll get like the next week off because he got injured.
Yeah. But Arias, is he just done in the MLB now?
Probably. It's a especially since it's a second time thing.
Yeah, I saw that on like ESPN ticker how he got banned 20 games and then now like, dude, what are you doing? I mean, it's playoff time. You decided to beat up some girl or some guy.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, he's just.
I don't know what he. Yeah,
Him, Wander Franco.
yeah. Wander Franco's
You
gone.
were getting that?
Yeah, he's gone.
I mean, he was. I don't know if I should make any jokes about that.
We'll leave it for next time. Yeah, NL Central's also pretty.
The Reds have cooled down. They've been up, but the Cubs, man, I thought they were gonna be sellers, and then they go on a 9-game winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
But the Brewers, they found it. They can pitch, they can hit, somewhat.
The Brewers are always just like decent. They're
Oh.
always just like good.
They're always the top of the division.
Yeah.
But also the one team that fell off completely was the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, they were winning, and then I don't know what happened.
All of a sudden, they just.
Their pitching just fell apart. I mean, you go through that rotation. It's Zach Gallen and Merrill Kelly, and then it's a bunch of.
No names.
And then the bullpen is not good.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to think. And then the That's basically in Kyle Schwarber is the best leadoff hitter in the league.
No,
I
he's
don't-
not.
Yes, he is. 40 bombs.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. I don't care if he's batting 190.
I care. You can't bat leadoff and hit 190.
Can you hit 40 homers? Yeah.
That sounds like not a first hitter to me.
No, when he got put in the one hole, the Phillies became one of the best teams in the league. I don't want to hear
Who's like the other leadoff hitter in the MLB that's leading off and hitting 40 home runs?
Mookie Betts.
Yeah, Mookie Betts is the closest probably.
He might win MVP. He should probably win MVP. The way I saw a stat from March and April, he was okay.
Yeah, and then he
Sevens-
just turned
And
it up.
but I still think Ron Acuna might hit, what is it, 40 bombs and 80 plus steals.
Mm.
But that's gonna be an interesting race. I think also have Freddie Freeman in the race. It's gonna be a fun little start, but not for Rondo.
Another player we should talk about is Chaz. He's been
He's been killing it.
he's been killing it.
I told my family the reason why he's playing so good is because he listens to our podcast.
Yep.
I think it is. He was okay, but when he listened, 20 bombs. Is he at 20 homers or 19 still?
I think he's pretty close.
I think he hit 20. Chaz Manning Devil. I listen to the broadcast sometimes. I can't help it.
Yeah, I think he was at a 300 average at one point. I think.
Still at 19 homers.
And
He only played 93 games though.
he gets on base though.
He does. I think he splits time with Jake Myers. I think sometimes or whoever the center
He
fielder is.
should. Yeah, I don't know.
He should be.
He should be starting. Yeah.
Stop playing against.
Because every time I go on Instagram, it's always a highlight.
I do.
If it's an Astro,
Talking baseball or one of those balls.
no. If it's an Astros
yeah.
highlight, it's always him hitting a home run.
Yeah, no. I keep seeing clips of one of the Astros hit homers. It's like Chaz McCormick.
Hmm.
He's a great player. I wish the Phillies got him. But we have Ross Johan. Elite defender. What else happened in Major League Baseball? More players got arrested? I don't know.
Tim
the
Anderson, Jose Ramirez.
What a knockout punch that was.
Yeah, that was really cool
That
to
was
see.
basically a knockout. That was basically the end of the White Sox season. He just put him to sleep.
Yeah, Tim
Put
Anderson
the
has
team to
been.
sleep.
Tim Anderson's been.
He's been terrible.
He's
this
been
year.
horrible.
I mean, he can't hit. Did he hit a home run finally? I know. He used to be so nasty. Now he's just
I always thought he was like all right. Like
Minus-
not all right, but I always didn't think he was the best
he was a
shortstop.
fine second/shortstop. I mean, he had a high average, had a good I mean, for a stretch, from 19 to 21, he had over an 850 OPS.
And he had over 300 batting average from those years, and then all of a sudden,
And he won a batting title.
then all of a sudden just dropped off out of nowhere.
I don't know what. That White Sox organization is a mess.
It's like him and Corey Seager traded places.
Remember when Ben Attendee and Tim Anderson could have hit a homer? For a ball?
Yep.
They have such a. I don't know what they do in the future. Do they get rid of Luis Robert, or do they keep him? And do
He's
they keep Dylan Cease? That's
keep Dylan Cease, I think.
I think
Luis
I'd keep
Robert-
both. He's 25.
Luis
I-
Robert,
Robert.
I don't know. He's kind of a tough spot. I think at this point it's probably just better if they give him up.
But he's 25. I think they're gonna keep him, but get rid of Cease. The one player I don't know how to not develop was Yo Mercado. I thought he was gonna be so good.
Yeah, switch hitting bat,
I
second
mean,
base.
25 homers on 2019, and he has not eclipsed 15 since. I know he's been injured for some of that time. Dude, they had so much young talent.
And it just all fell apart. They had Fernando.
Andrew Fahn,
They had Fernando,
they traded him.
and then they.
I mean, Eloy Jimenez,
How even is?
he should have been good.
How's Fernando even doing?
Fernando, he had a bomb yesterday.
Let's see. 264, 22 home runs, 70
I think
RBIs.
he's always gonna be good.
It's fine.
You know the best players, Hassan Kim. Have you seen that guy? That guy is so good. I used to not be a believer in Hassan Kim. He proved me wrong. I thought, this guy. Yeah, he's an okay player.
Has Juan Soto like turned it around, or is he still?
he keeps he did bad. He's bad in
259.
I mean, he's always gonna have a great OPS.
I don't know. Him and San Diego just don't go well together.
Man, with Rondo Franco, I can't make. He's so bad.
I think
He wanted to play in the majors. Yeah.
Yeah,
You got
I
shipped.
think Juan Soto would just been better off staying at Washington, but
It's a great trade though by the Nats. I mean,
yeah, they got a lot of
if
value.
you just look at like the WAR, the WAR,
Yeah,
he's only at 4.4, while C.J. Abrams and like Mackenzie Gore have a combined WAR of that. They basically traded like Juan Soto for. I know this is outlandish. They got two players productive. I don't even know. I don't
for
know.
like one
Yeah,
kind of productive.
but you would
player.
rather have Juan Soto than C.J. Abrams and Mackenzie
But
Gore.
I kind of like what the Nets are doing. They're just kind of tanking, not really worrying about.
But they're beating some good teams though.
Yeah, they're not horrible, but they're pretty not
Like
good.
the Oakland Athletics. I will say they put up a. Zach Geloff is a great young player. He'll probably be traded.
I think we made predictions last year about
Like a couple
how many
months ago.
games we would win,
Oh,
how many games they would win. We probably we'll have to go back and see.
I might have to look at the past. They won 42 games.
I don't know what episode it would be on though, but I think we did make predictions on how many games they would win. The Oakland
Yeah.
Athletics, because we were saying what's the worst our predictions for the worst team. I said I don't know what you said.
I think I said the Athletics.
Yeah,
I think anybody would say the Athletics.
yeah. Yankees,
They stink.
they are horrible.
Except with the new young talent, Jason Dominguez.
Yeah, that's like their one upside to the season. is Jason
They
Dominguez.
got a core. Right? They got Volpe, because Volpe's been good since I don't know a couple weeks. Volpe, Judge. I still think Judge is part of their core just because they signed him. I think Austin Wells could be a good catcher, and then Jason Dominguez. I think that's your four. Then you gotta get some other they gotta get a first baseman. Anthony Rizzo is not it. I think you gotta replace DJ LeMay. I don't know how they do that. I don't know if his contract's up or anything.
Yeah, I remember when DJ LeMay, he was a league. You just couldn't get him out. It was impossible to get him out.
NL batting champ.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Like you, physically, if you're a pitcher, it's probably a nightmare.
I mean, he has not been good. I mean, he had a good average in 2021, but in 2022, but he just doesn't hit for. He just does not get on base that much anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, 2020 he had 1,000 OPS. 2020.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
He's been a Yankee for. I thought he's been a Yankee for 10 years. It feels like
He was.
5 years.
He's an older player,
I know.
so.
Then you got DJ Stewart on that team. Pimping rumors.
Yeah, I think that should be good. Did you want to go over to college football?
Yeah.
All right. So, what are your main takeaways from?
Main takeaways. Colorado is good at football finally. Shador Sanders, Jimmy Horn. I mean, Travis Hunter is the Heisman right now. I don't care what Caleb Williams done. That man's the Heisman. Got a pick and then can catch for 9 or 10 passes for $119 while playing 145 snaps. TCU, I don't see it this year with them.
I've never seen it with them. I knew they weren't going to win the national championship last year.
They lost their OC and went to Clemson. Boy, did Clemson look bad. Holy.
Yeah, they are not looking. I don't know what happened to
I
them.
saw a picture of it was like some guy. It was LeBron. It was a meme of LeBron James laughing. It was like when Dabo doesn't have two great quarterbacks anymore. Deshaun Watson.
Dabo's probably going to go to Alabama, if I'm being honest. It's probably what he's going to do.
Who?
Dabo Sweeney.
Gonna go to Alabama. Is he friends with Nick Saban or what?
I think it's either he coached with Nick Saban or he went to college there. I don't know, but it's probably going to happen.
I like Kate Coleman too. I like him. It's just their skill, but their wide receivers are not good anymore. I mean, they used to have guys: T. Higgins, Hunter Renfrow, Justin Ross. With all the injuries though, they used to have good receivers, and now they just I can't name a single guy. I can name Will Shipley. They kept feeding their backup running back on the goal line, and he kept fumbling. I don't know why they kept doing that. It was stupid. Give Will Shipley the ball.
Colorado's going to be a really fun team to watch. Like, really fun.
I mean, they got some good receivers, too. I mean, Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn. They got another guy for his name. He also transferred from South Florida. I was looking. I came prepared though. Right?
I don't know.
I was looking at stats.
I don't know. Sanders is unbelievable though. Or
Shador, he's
look
a good
good.
quarterback.
500 yards.
And just that touchdown he threw to Jimmy Horn in the end zone. Just flips his hip under pressure. Throws a seed on the move. But I think the real story out of that game though is Shador Sanders, Coach Prime, and Travis Hunter is an absolute dog. That's why he wears a D on his jersey. You don't have to put a dog in there. I love saying that. What else happened in college football? Oh, Ohio State. I don't like their quarterback position right now. I don't know about Colin McCord. I think the other one's Devin Brown. I think the other quarterback. But they play Notre Dame in 2 weeks, and Marvin Harrison only got two catches, 7 targets. What are we doing? Give the ball to Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, just keep feeding him the
And
ball.
who's the other guy? Mecca, number 2 on their team, the other star wide receiver. But like they're tight.
Emeka?
Yeah, Buka.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But I just don't like their QB. Colin McCord, I don't think is it. He might prove me wrong. I get it, but it's against Indiana, which I watched most of that game. I don't know why I sat through that game. That Indiana team stinks. Their quarterback can't throw the ball. They can only run the ball. Their defense, they get after it though. That one linebacker, number 11, just got through the hole. What did you think about some games?
Um,
Alabama.
I mean, well, I'm going to go back to Ohio State first.
No,
Marvin Harrison doesn't really worry me that much about.
he does not.
He'll be fine.
He did get hurt though.
Yeah, that's. I think that could be part of it. Of
he didn't
him-
catch a touchdown.
him not getting as many targets could be that, because he came back. Like I know he came back, but
Yeah.
he'll be fine. He'll be perfectly fine.
He'll catch over 100 passes
Yeah.
for 1,200, 1,300 yards.
But,
Maybe 16.
Alabama, I'm feeling pretty good. Of course, I mean
Joe Miller. Is that Joe Miller or is that his name?
Jalen Milrow.
Jalen. My
Um,
bad.
yeah, I mean, I think I probably said it last year. I think probably
He
about.
might've.
I probably was talking about how I was saying he's the worst passer I've ever seen. I'm telling you, if he gets his passing game.
He proved you wrong.
Well, no, he didn't prove me wrong.
Do you look improved at least?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, he's a starting quarterback. He's
I
got.
would hope.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, if he just figures out everything, like if he gets the passing down, he's gonna be so dangerous.
If he just becomes a good passer,
Like even, like last year, it hurt to watch.
it just. I mean, the Arkansas game, it was just he ran.
It was
Big
so
time.
bad. Like he couldn't throw a slant. He couldn't do it.
How do you feel about How do you feel about him going against Texas? Do you think that how are you worried at all that you might lose this game against Texas?
I mean, there's always that worry,
I
but
mean, Quinn Ewers should have beat you guys last year when you get hurt.
I don't. I mean, I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's really gonna put in Jalen Milrow into like the hot seat and see what he can do.
Who's their running back? Because it's not Jameer Gibbs.
It's not Jameer Gibbs. It's Why am I blanking?
It must be an Alabama fan.
I forget his name.
I mean,
It starts with a J.
a J.
It's J. Is it J something? I think it's J something.
I'm looking at their what's it called stats. J.
I'm pretty sure it's Jace and then something.
What's right?
Jace M.
He's been there for 3 years, Jalen Miller. I did not know that.
Yeah, he's been there for.
Let's check. Rushing. Jace.
Yeah,
Jace-
Jace.
Rondell Williams, Woodard. Got a lot of that. Who's their receiver? I really want to know who their receivers are. Is there any receivers from last year's team? There's Isaiah Boyd.
I
Jimmy
don't think there's
Butler.
many. I like everybody that was. It's kind of like that thing of where
I don't. Do they have any star receivers?
no,
No. Is it just a bunch of good wide receivers?
nobody knows yet.
Nobody knows.
Like
they've been there for a couple of years. I hope you guys would know.
Well, they got their positions taken over. I mean, it's like that thing of where the new wave has kind of started. Like Jalen Milrose there for 3 years, but he didn't even get he didn't really get a big chance.
He sat behind Bryce Young.
Yeah, he sat behind Bryce Young, and I don't know if he was there.
He was not there when Mac was there.
Yeah.
Because he was a red shirt, I think, his first year.
But
like
it's kind of like that thing of just it's a whole new wave of players, even if they've been on the team before.
Because it's not really like what you're accustomed to. Who's the receiver for the Detroit Lions? Williams,
Jameson Williams.
Jameson. It's not Jameson. It's not John Matt. It's not these guys
yeah.
you would know of. I'm kind of excited because last year they underperformed.
Yeah, obviously.
And but Jahmyr Gibbs was their best. I feel like Jahmyr Gibbs was one of their best receiver / running back.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what that because I feel like Nick Saban might go back to his old days with just running the ball with defense with Trent Richardson, Josh Jacobs, and all these guys that they used to have. Now they're getting doubted a little bit from just because
of last year.
And Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State. I would not be surprised though if they are number 1 or number 2.
I think if I just want to see Jalen Milroe go crazy. I want to see it so bad because then people actually, including myself, will believe in him because
he started off great though.
He is if he gets good at passing, he would be the definition of another Cam Newton.
He's 6'2".
Yes, he's huge.
Boy. He's a big boy. He's changed his number 3 times already. Stick to a number.
He's good at running the ball. He's amazing at the running ball, actually.
He's a little elusive active.
He's just got to get the passing down.
What else happened? There's a couple more games that happened. Ooh. What was it? Northwestern stinks. I watched that whole. I watched that Rutgers Northwestern game.
I did not.
Oof.
Is that bad?
Northwestern. They stink. I mean, they've been hazing too many people. They stink. Do you see the allegations that came up of them hazing? There's a thing called a shower, I think. I don't know if this is true or not.
Oh, yeah.
Which is some guy stands.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on Pat McAfee show. They're talking about.
And then another game we could talk about is the Oklahoma game.
Oh, when they won 84, something like that.
It was 73-0.
I think Oregon won 84. Did you see the Oregon mascot did 500?
I did not see that, but
I saw a post where he did 576 push-ups.
81-7.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I hate those games too. But the one team that did stand up, Texas State beat Baylor. That was great to see. Some dude with no gloves on Texas State made an insane one-handed catch on the sideline.
No gloves are underrated in my opinion.
They are underrated. I mean, I used to see tight ends wearing that. I don't usually see receivers doing that.
I think, well, obviously if it's cold, then it's different for me.
Oh, your hands are
But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like no gloves, you would get a better grip, kind of. You would get a better feel for the ball.
Yeah.
That's obviously how quarterbacks don't do it. But.
Yeah, except for Teddy Bridgewater, Kenny Pickett, on these guys.
Yeah.
But did you see Michigan holding up the 4s for John Harbaugh?
I did not.
It seemed like John Harbaugh died and they were tributing the guy in the first quarter. I mean, they got on a whole line and just put the 4s up. But that was stupid. I feel like they should have done the fourth quarter. And then Drew Aller looked good. I saw that. Penn State's got a shot to go to the playoffs this year.
I really hope so.
Michael, the Pac-12...
Is that new playoff thing in order? That's next year, right? Yeah.
The Pac-12, on the 1 year they decided to leave, they might have the deepest quarterbacks. I mean, you go from Caleb Williams, Michael Penix. Bo Nix is good now with Oregon. DJ, I cannot say his last name. Ungole. How do you say it? The former quarterback from Clemson, DJ Ungole. His last name is so long. Oregon State QB, former Clemson QB. He's good because you get out of that place, you become good. I mean, who else? Shedeur Sanders. Who else? Cam Rising. They got a bunch of quarterbacks in that Pac-12 that are good. And then they said, we're leaving this. We're leaving next year.
It's usually the SEC.
Or Big Ten.
No, not
Play
Big
at
Ten.
Ohio State. That's it.
Yeah.
Shout out JT Barrett.
How you feeling about your boy Caleb Williams?
My boy. What do you mean, my boy Caleb Williams?
What do you mean last year you I don't know, you're rooting for him.
I did. Did I root for him?
Yeah. I was the one who was kind of hating on him.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Dude, that pass he made. I can't watch the games because on the Pac-12 network until they get to ESPN, FS1, Fox, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He made a sick juke move and then cut back in the middle and just threw an absolute seed. That was a beauty. Then he ended a sideline throw. I mean, I don't think he's gonna win the Heisman this year, but mark your calendars. September 30th, USC goes to Colorado, or Colorado goes to USC. One of those two.
It's
That'll be the game of the year.
I think it's Colorado goes to USC.
I'll check right now. Week 5 it is. Jeez, week 5. I can't wait that long.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really good game.
USC goes to
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah. I really like seeing the Sanders though, like.
Shiloh, Shador, prime time. There's a lot of good players.
But yeah, I mean
I think there's gonna be some upsets this week. I feel it.
for like MLB, college.
Football. I feel like some big ranked team's gonna lose. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. Maybe Oregon loses. I don't know. Texas Tech. I thought they were gonna be something better. They blow a game to Wyoming. Go Cowboys. I want a Cowboy hat for that. Go Cowboys. I think Washington State is gonna beat Wisconsin this week. I have a feeling.
Really?
I do. Washington State. They stopped the run last week. I don't know if they're going to stop the run against Wisconsin, which always runs the ball. I don't know. That's how I'm feeling. Jesus. They do run the
It's
ball
another.
a lot.
We could talk about. Ooh, we could talk about the. How do you feel about the NBA play-in or not play-in tournament? The tournament.
I like it. You get star players to play in these games. I mean, you're not going to sit out. Don't they get like a cash prize? $1 million, I think.
It is the most like joke-like thing.
Whoa,
the NBA's ever
what do you
done.
mean?
I think it's
What do you
really stupid.
mean? I don't think it's a joke.
I think it's a joke.
You get the star players to play in these games. I think they do. I think they count as regular season games too.
There is no reason
Nope.
to do a tournament for money. That
There
doesn't.
is a tournament. You need it. You need these players to play games, not sit out. That's what you need.
Yeah, but that's not the way to do it, in my opinion.
That's not. Oh, get out of town.
I don't
That
think
is the
a
way to do
tournament is the way to do it.
It's a great thing to do.
I don't
You
really.
just hate on new things. I don't know what else the people I know. They hate on new stuff.
I think the playing tournament, or not the playing tournament, the tournament is just not. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it.
Might be like Blueface. Blueface, baby.
Yeah,
See the way he's treating his girl? She looks like she looks like a doll now. Her legs are too small. What else happened over the summer? That stuff happened. A lot of players got arrested.
Yeah.
Why do baseball players get arrested so many times? I don't get what their problem is.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like there's so many players, or if it's just, I don't know.
Their backgrounds.
Yeah.
Like where they like if they grew up in like.
Yeah.
I never expected Julio Rios to do that stuff. I don't know. You never seen that kind of guy to me.
Well, yeah, no, he does to me just because I've seen like whenever like pitchers especially, you can really see their temper and like their breaking point because like if they have a bad inning, you'll see how they react, and I've seen it before. It gets ugly.
Like, I mean, watch out. Might be World Series 2.0. Julio Rios going against Wander Franco. Where's my third pitch? Into the third, strikeout, game over. Dude, I can't believe Wander Franco did that. Two girls he had. Oh, it's disgusting. Yeah, you got sent back to the minors, that's for sure. He used to be the dog. I remember being so like happy when he hit that when he first game hit a 3-run bomb, and now he's in. I can't say it. I want to say it so bad. but I know my parents listen. I can't be saying jokes about Arthur Franco going back to the minors. He is going back.
What about see the clip of Adolis Garcia?
Him in the homer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I mean, they finally won a baseball game. Royce Lewis, he might be the best grand slam hitter I've ever seen. This guy keeps hitting grand slams every single day.
I want to see like another player like Derek Dietrich in the MLB
I remember he was pumping iron before the game.
against the Pirates. Like that was like the best. That was so
He-
fun.
Him against the Pirates were one of the best rivalry ever. That guy hated them, it felt like. I mean, he would talk.
And his bat flip where he just stood there and watched.
Chris Archer throwing at him. Oh, Chris Archer.
I hate, every time I think of Chris Archer, I just think of the Pirates' ugly black pant uniforms. I hate those
I
things.
think about also Chris Archer. Watch it. Like Matt Moore. How about the Angels getting rid of all their players? Fire
Yeah,
their
just
players.
giving up everybody.
Like, why you trade? I get it. They try to make a push to the playoffs. I respect that. But then you just and guess what? They would have got under the salary, threshold, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
They would have got down. They would have got a second round pick if Shohei left. That didn't happen because Randall Grichuk did not leave, so they get a fourth round pick if Shohei leaves. I mean, it's just. Oh my god, it's just so dumb. It's so dumb. You trade
I don't even know what the
He
Angels need
traded-
at this point.
two best prospects for Lucas Giolito, who's a good pitcher,
Who they already gave up.
who was a good pitcher. I still think he's a good pitcher.
No.
I still believe because he showed something in the beginning. I know there's something in that.
Yeah, I think he
And then
has.
we go to L.A., not the Dodgers. Was Lance Lynn? Lance Lynn is a dog now. Except
He's always been.
he-
It's just he was with the White Sox.
he's a big son of a gun throwing heat.
Yeah.
He did have a bad start against the Braves, which that battle, I didn't see most of that, but the Braves-Dodgers series was electric, the clips I saw.
All I care about is playoffs at this point. I'm in playoff mode. I'm
Yeah.
just ready to see playoffs.
Can't wait for the Phillies-Dodgers. Phillies when sweep them.
I wouldn't be mad.
Wouldn't be mad?
I just want to see either the Phillies or Dodgers succeed.
That's what you say all the time. I just want to see.
Yeah, I just want to see them like.
Yeah, I know.
Also, Trey Turner going crazy now out of nowhere.
See, I don't get why anybody did not want to have reservations. I don't get why people actually.
People didn't want to.
There was people on Twitter saying, like some Phillies fans, like it's stupid. Jeez.
It's not stupid
It
anymore.
was not stupid. You see what they did with Alec Boehm? Alec Boehm turned into a better player. Except, you cannot let that ball go past. I gave that happen a week ago. But that play.
That was horrendous.
After Trey Turner hit that bomb. Oh.
I wonder how Trey Turner felt. I really do.
I guess he felt kind of mad, but it's like, you got to stick up for your teammate.
Mhm. If I were Trey Turner,
Well,
It
you
would
can
just-
throw your glove at
it would
Alec
just
Boehm's
suck.
face.
no, I would just. It would just. It just sucks because they're cutting it close to the wild card. They're 2.5 games ahead.
Oh, the Cubs. They're 5 up, 5.5 up. The wild card.
And
But they won 2 straight.
Mhm.
That is important. They keep building.
as long as the Phillies just kind of keep the pace they're at, no team should like go crazy.
Because I do not want to play in Chicago. I want to play in Philly with the South Bombers. Because when we dropping bombs, I don't even know what to say.
I think this year, if the Phillies make the playoffs, which they should,
The main thing is their bullpen has to turn it around. They've been. I saw a stat. Their pitching has been first in ERA, and F4 has been first. Their bullpen has been 30th. They've been terrible since like I don't know the
their
Giants
pitching's first in ERA.
starting.
Still, that's like good.
Their bullpen has been atrocious. I don't know what happened to Craig. Craig was so good. I don't know why, but ever since one play, I forget what it was. I think he came against the Giants. I remember when Bryce hit the 3-run bomb off Duvall,
Mhm.
which was an absolute rocket, by the way. And that thing got me up and going. I think they're gonna lose that game. Also, screw Gabe Kapler. Hate that guy.
Yeah, does he still pitch for the
Handsome son.
Giants?
He's still handsome son of a gun, though. Handsome. Oh. Don't mind that, though. He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, Craig Kimbrell though is pretty confusing. He
He stinks in non-closing situations. But
It's like an on and off thing. Like he'll be good with one team, and then the next team he goes to will be
he's been
horrible.
great
And
this
then
year. But it's
no,
He has been good. Hey, All-Star in 20. He's been good. He's been a good closer.
yeah,
He was great for a stretch. Now, I don't know what happened recently, but it's been like I don't know what's going on with him. Like the Giants game, I remember he gave up some runs, and the Angels game where Bryce hit another bomb. He just falls apart. I hope this is not like something that happens in the playoffs, because he's gotta get better. He's got to turn around. Matt Strom's got to turn around. The whole like Seranthony Dominguez, Andrew Bellotti, especially Rob Thompson. I feel like I don't like his bullpen decisions sometimes. That might just be me.
hmm
Probably it's just me.
yeah.
But
Some coaches are like that, where it's just
Alvarado,
like
manager. It's a manager, not a coach. What do you, the baseball terms?
manager. Some
Yeah.
managers are like that, to where they're just like, you can't predict what pitcher they're gonna put in.
Yeah. Like Gregory Soto's got to turn around. I mean, it's got like a 5 or 4.9.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
like Soto.
he's confusing too, but
Alvarado scared me though. 2 men on with. If Tatis got up, I'd be scared. But
I think we should probably
NFL coming up. A couple days. One Thursday.
talk about that. Let's wrap it up though, and then
Yeah,
we'll,
let's wrap it up.
but
Just like a Rondo Chronicles career wrap to it. That's it, folks.
all right. Well, this was Hot Takes with Nick and Justin. We'll be
Yep.
back next time.